Hi everybody, bonjour tout le monde. I know I'm walking, just because Dominic brought us some pretty things today, so I wanted to show you. So hi everybody, bonjour tout le monde. So Dominic's been playing with the new Tim color, of course. So let's show you a few little samples she brought in, and then in the back I have some that Ariel brought. Hi Andrea, hi Lindsay, Suzanne, hi guys. All right, so Dominic's been playing with prize ribbon de Tim Holtz, ok? Donc ça c'est probablement le glaze sur le pieuvre. Le petit couronne, c'est une breloque de Tim Holtz. Et tu peux le voir que tout le fond, c'est les oxydes, les encres. Elle a même étampé. Donc, comme toujours, très, très, très belle. Je pense qu'elle pense beaucoup à la mer. She's thinking a lot about the ocean these days, eh, Dominic? Parce qu'il n'y a pas de soleil aujourd'hui pour nous autres. And then a couple of ATC cards that she did with them. Ah! Oh no, I dropped something. I will pick it up. Give me a moment.
I'll pick it up.
Thank you, Karen. And I'm going to show you some of these ATC cards. So again, working on a little ocean scene. So cute. Look at that. And just very cute. And there's the holographic rainbow paper. Donc, comme toujours. Regarde ceux-là avec les bonhommes de All in Create. Take Me to the Sea. Voilà les maisons. Il y a un autre en dessous. Elle a mis les lunettes, so we've got some cool shades on there. And on here, very, very cool. Very, very nice. Un petit shaker. Une autre petite sirène. Des autres shakers. Voilà. Donc, très, très, très joli. Même de remplir les petites bouteilles des éléments de shaker. La semaine passée, Ariel a apporté beaucoup de ATC. Donc, ça, c'est son batch original qu'on a encore en magasin. It fell again, Karen. You walked too fast. And then Ariel went back and made some with Babitz, with me in mind. OK. Donc, tout ça avec les oxydes et le Babitz et un holographic paper. Donc, les libellules, les coccinelles. OK, so those are nice Babitz. Then we've got moths. Un autre format de Babitz. Donc, vraiment. So you see, that's when you do a swap. This is what would be for an ATC swap, because she made up all very similar, signed them all on in the back, and that way anybody you swap with now has one of your pieces of art. So that's what an ATC swap is all about. So if anybody does want to participate, Ariel left these here for anybody to swap. OK, donc si jamais vous voulez faire ça, elle les a laissés pour cette raison-là. OK, now we're going to go to the back. And I hate walking when I'm showing you guys the floor because I don't want to make anybody sick. And so I'm going to do a little technique and then we'll look at the rest of the new stuff from yesterday and today. Oh, you know what? I'm also going to show you how to ink up the ruler. Okay, so I'm going to ask Karen, is she around to get me a Scrapbook Central ruler? No, I'm going to do it with this one. All right, I am going to show you, we got new stock of our Scrapbook Central rulers, les règles. Donc, je vais vous montrer ça aussi. J'ai besoin d'une peinture noire. Et est-ce que je vois une ici? J'en ai seulement celle qui brille de Diane, puis je veux pas une qui brille. J'ai besoin juste d'une peinture noire ordinaire. So, I'm going to look for, oh, there's my powders. I found them. All right. Okay, guys. So, here is the Scrapbook Central ruler. Okay? Donc, on voit qu'on a juste, ça fait une 8e, un 16e, tout comme ça. Puis aussi, en bas, c'est un zero centering ruler. Donc, le centre est 0. Et si tu as un projet, donc on a un papier noir ici. Si on a un projet, puis on veut mettre la lettrage ou on veut être certaine du centre de notre projet, tu prends ton règle, and then, you see, so this is about 6 inches. So, j'ai 3 pouces là, 3 pouces là. Donc, je sais que ça, c'est exactement le centre. Et si je veux faire comme la lettrage, so if I wanted to do some lettering, I would start with my center letter here, and I'd work this way, and I'd work that way to know that I have it centered. But here is the problem. And maybe I will use Diane's sparkly paint. Shouldn't affect anything. Des fois, sur un papier noir, c'est assez facile à voir. Mais si on met ça sur un papier blanc, on perd tous les chiffres. OK? Donc, il y a vraiment celles qui l'ont 2. Et il y en a ceux qui changent leurs règles exactement comme ça. So, I am going to show you how you can do that. Okay? So, all you need is black paint and an essuie-tout and a paper towel. Okay? So, let me see if I have any other black paint here. I don't think I do. So, we're going to use Diane's little bit of shimmer paint. So, I'm going to give it a mix. Not that I need the shimmer, mais juste pour vous montrer. Donc, je check laquelle côté il y a la graveur. Jay, can you get me the one of the small ones also from the cache? Okay. They're in front of the cache. Donc, ça, c'est le côté avec la graveur. So, ce que je vais faire, je vais prendre un peu de peinture. Okay? You can do it with your fingers. You can do it with a credit card. So you just want to paint one side, okay? So I'm just adding black paint on here. I've added too much. What else is new? Mais je veux couvrir complètement avec mon peinture. And wow, did I put too much. So that's what's great about paint bottles. We can add the paint back in. So, I'm going to pick up some of this extra paint. You know what? I'm going to use it on the small one. Il vient en mini aussi, mais c'est seulement une règle de 6 pouces. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this and I'm going to do, whoops, wrong side. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay. So, ta-da, that's done. I'll go wash that after I put my hand in it. And then you're really just going to take it off. Okay? So, voila, I've taken off the black paint. And I'm going to take it off here too. Okay? And now watch. I'm just going to wipe it clean. Okay, so that's it. Just a little bit of black paint. I used way too much, which I knew I would. Parce que la dernière fois, j'ai fait avec un pinceau plus épais. But you just want to wipe it off, okay? Ta-da. And the other side I'll wash off or I'll scrape off when it dries parce que je l'ai mis sur l'autre côté aussi. And you just want to wipe off the extra paint. Okay? And because I made a mess, that's funny because I always make a mess. So I'm going to put that one there a second so I can wipe this one off. And then I'm going to clean up my paint, which, oh my goodness. Is it Friday? Because it feels like Friday. This would only happen to me on a Friday. Est-ce que c'est vendredi ou vendredi? Because I'm covered in black paint now, and this is supposed to be such a simple thing. Vraiment, vraiment, il faut pas être sale comme ça. C'est juste que Nathalie est trop mis, okay? So you are not going to get dirty like this. I just put too much paint, and I should know better, okay? But just to show you how it works, and I'm going to get all the paint off this ruler, and you are going to see that maintenant, quand je prends blanc, je vois mes chiffres. Okay? See? Now you can see your numbers. So that's all you have to do. And I'm going to wipe the other one clean now too. And that's it. Et souvent à la caisse, parce qu'on laisse ces affaires-là à la caisse, everybody goes to buy the black one. Il dit, oh non, je veux pas acheter le blanc, je veux acheter le noir. Puis j'explique que c'est vraiment facile de le faire noir. And this is how you do it. Okay? So, ta-da! And it all comes off. I'm going to go and... Okay, et comme ça, toute la peinture noire est dans le graveur. Okay? So, don't look at my hands, just look at the ruler. And I use shimmery paint, so it's not even as black as most blacks. Mais tu peux faire avec n'importe quelle encre, peinture noire. And you're not going to make your whole desk turn black. Okay? So you guys are going to do it with a little bit more care and caution. Et voilà. Maintenant, j'ai mon règle. Comme j'ai dit, je vais continuer de nettoyer, mais juste pour vous montrer que ça reste pas sale. Juste le noir va rester dans le graveur. Okay? So that's only because I put too much paint on, but I'm going to clean it up and you'll see that it's perfect the way it is. Okay? So, c'est la façon le plus facile à transférer ton règle de blanc à noir. All right. And normally, ça prend 1 minute, mais comme j'ai bu l'encre ou la peinture noire, ça me prend juste quelques minutes de le nettoyer. Okay? So, because I just kind of went a little crazy with the black ink, it's taking me an extra minute or so to clean up my ruler. But I promise you, it's that easy. Il faut vraiment, vraiment, tu veux pas perdre ton peinture précieux. Tu vas juste prendre un petit peu, puis ça marche facilement comme ça. Donc, sur le site, ça s'appelle la règle scrapbook centrale. OK? Parce que la graveur, elle a fait aussi scrapbook central dessus. And it looks a lot like the other rulers that are out there on the market. Okay, so I'm going to clean up the scrapbook central part. And we're good. OK, donc maintenant, j'ai 2 règles prêtes à utiliser qui ont la graveur noire. So very easy to do. Now I'm just going to clean this up. I'm going to ask Jay to wipe that down for me. Puis on va continuer. I need that. And I need that. Et Dominique, j'ai même pas trouvé la tag encore. So do you remember that beautiful tag I made with the mica powders and I turned it into paint and I did that beautiful butterfly? It's missing. It is missing. I cannot find it. And it is missing. Jay, can you give me one of the garbage cans there? What? Okay, there we go, guys. Sorry. I'm going to close up the paint before I wear it all. I am going to take the secret with paint. Don't use water to clean it up, okay? Diane, elle dit ça toujours. Quand tu as la peinture sur ton tapis, si tu le mets de l'eau, ça va juste faire plus de peinture. Donc, c'est toujours mieux d'utiliser un essuie-tout et c'est tout, parce que ça enlève la peinture beaucoup plus facilement et it doesn't spread, you know, because paint, you add water to it, especially if it's a water-based paint, and what do you end up with? You just end up with paint everywhere. Okay, so you don't want to spread it, you just want to clean it. Just like I'm trying to clean this Visa card, which I give up. Parce que c'est un outil, c'est pas vraiment une carte Visa, so we don't have to clean that. Voila. Okay, so you see how much easier it is? And if I added water, it would just spread paint everywhere. And we don't want to do that. And don't worry about how black my hands are, yours won't be. Si tu utilises juste un petit montant de peinture, tu vas pas être toute sale comme moi. All right? Donc, voila, voila, voila. And then I want to show you some dies that I cut for you. Forget the hands, oublie les mains. Mais ce que je vais vous montrer, c'est quelques matrices que j'ai coupées pour moi et pour vous autres, okay? The reason I cut these is I wanted to see what they look like and I wanted to show you what they look like. Donc, ça, c'est un slimline. Et ce qu'il fait, il coupe toutes les étoiles. Premièrement, toutes les étoiles qui sortent, all the stars that come out, you can use them in a shaker, okay? But what I liked about this is this can go on the background of anything, okay? Donc, si on veut faire, comme j'ai un tag ici, puis je veux le mettre ça comme un ciel en arrière, je peux le faire, okay? So really, or you can just color this and put this in a frame, encadré sur votre carte. So I find that this is a very practical piece, and I loved it when we cut it, okay? Because I had some classes with creative expressions. L'autre chose, on parle souvent de chicken wire parce que on sait que Ariel a fait une beau carte qu'elle m'a donnée comme cadeau avec le chicken wire. I don't know, is it called fil de poulet? Doesn't make sense. But anyways, and we haven't found it yet, okay? Parce que la compagnie qu'elle a utilisée est discontinuée. Donc, j'ai commandé. Did you get any chicken wire there from IO? Okay, so j'ai recommandé de Impression Obsession, mais j'ai trouvé deux dies de Creative Expressions que j'aime beaucoup. Une est celle-ci, okay, and that's what it does. So this is what it gives you when you cut it out. Okay, j'espère que vous pouvez le voir. And then, again, we can use this tag to show it, just so you can see what it looks like. But then I found this one, and this one is cool. Donc, tu vois que ça découpe et tu peux juste utiliser les morceaux. So I could decide, I really just want a piece of it. So I could just cut it here and then couper comme ça et peut-être comme ça. Et je vais le prendre un morceau, je coupe là. Et je peux prendre la quantité ou la largeur de morceaux que je suis besoin. So, it's a never ending though, because you can just keep cutting. Et maintenant, je peux mettre ça seulement sur mon projet. So you see, I could put this here. Then I could put some over here. So I could take another piece and put it over here. So, absolutely fantastic die. I will tell you what it's called. But the other interesting, l'autre que j'ai trouvé, ça c'est qu'est-ce que ça vous donne sur le carré ou le rectangle qu'il vous reste. So you see how that is? I thought that was pretty cool. So if we took that on, let's say, a shimmery paper, and you put that there, and then you put wax, tu peux mettre de cire ou de l'encre alcool sur le métal, et ça peut être très, très, très joli comme un cadre. So I thought that that was pretty cool too, because you see how the pieces, some of the pieces stayed in? So I thought that was kind of neat. So that die is this one by Sam Poole. It's called Shabby Basics Rustic Honeycomb. Okay? Shabby Basics Rustic Honeycomb. Et tu peux le voir que ça fitterait, je veux dire, c'est environ 4 pouces, 4 et un quart, fois 5,5 à 6 de haut. Okay, so I thought that was a really cool one. So we have these 3 that I just cut. So we have Shabby Basics, Dappled Ovals. Dappled Ovals, j'espère que vous pouvez le voir. Then we have the honeycomb, the rustic honeycomb. Et pour les étoiles, on a le Slimline Stars background. Okay, so that's those 3 I think are incredible. And then what I want to do is I want to show you, I'm going to find a Dina tag that's big enough, or I'll use the back of this, and I want to play with some of the powders that I used with Jamie Rogers the other day, okay? So that you can see what this would look like to do un ciel. So, and again, you could cut this and use only a piece of it. Donc, il ne faut pas utiliser chaque fois toute la matrice. I think I'm going to use the Pixie Sparkles. So, j'ai besoin de l'eau. Hang on, I'm just going to grab my water sprayer. And of course, they're all empty. Jay, any chance you could get me a little bit of water? Okay, so the secret, always spray the back of your tag too. Comme ça, ça fait pas trop courbé. So always spray the back of your tag. Now the front, I want more water because I want these Pixie Sparkles to activate. Okay, so maintenant, j'utilise la couleur Beyond Blue. And I am just putting the powder right on the background. He has 6 new colors, 6 nouveaux couleurs qui viennent la semaine prochaine. Et ils sont chacune plus beaux que l'autre. That's a red. I'm going to put a little green in here. Okay, ceux-là, ils s'appellent Green Day. Mais j'ai aussi une qui est teal. Ceux-là, c'est teal marine. Okay, so some of these are some new colors. So I'm going to add a little bit more here. Okay. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the Green Day. J'ajoute un petit peu plus d'eau, mais pas trop proche. I don't want a puddle of water. I just want a little bit more so that this green is going to pop a little. Okay. Beautiful. Maintenant, je vais juste mettre un petit peu plus. Et je vais vous dire, c'est pas une étiquette aquarelle. So I didn't use a watercolor tag. I'm just using a regular tag. But just look at that. Okay. You can see the sparkle on there, and you'll see it even more when it dries. I know this is noisy, but I'm going to dry it a little. Oh no, j'ai ramassé toute la couleur. Okay, just so you can see. All right, and I'm just going to put a little bit more. Whoops, this is a Ken Oliver Mega Sprayer. Et je vais trouver une autre couleur. Je pense que je vais le mettre rose. I think I'm going to add a little bit of pink. He has a beautiful new color that's like a gray blue. Il a une nouvelle couleur qui s'en vient, qui est comme un gris bleu. Il est vraiment pour ciel. Okay. So you can just keep adding until you're happy. Okay? It's all about being happy with our art. Voila. So I'm going to leave that to dry and we can look at it after. Tu vas le voir comme il est pailleté. Mais je vais le faire ça après. And of course, I can't just leave this. You know that. Je peux pas. So, je vais prendre un morceau de papier et je vais ramasser la couleur. Voilà. Voilà. I got a little black in there, which is good. That could really give me a night sky. Voila. So I'm just picking up the color. Okay. Oh, look at that. I have two. So I can do two. Voila. Okay. And you know what? A little bit of black is not hurting this at all. So let's just put some black there that shimmers. And let's add a little water. Okay, let's add a lot of water. And let's dip a bit. Oops, that's too much. I want to spread it out a bit more. Voilà. Comme ça, avec le bleu de ciel. And I'm just gonna dab a little. Dab. Dab. And then I'm gonna move this. And oh my goodness, have you ever tried Diane's shimmer paint? Tu vois combien ça brille right away. You can see how brilliant that is, how shiny that is. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. Whoops. See, I'm good with that. A lot of people don't like that much black, and I do. Because what I'm going to do after is I'm going to add more pink on there. And then it's just going to be done to the way I want it. Mais celui-là est encore mou. All right, so that was what I wanted to show you, were those few dies. Because they are some Creative Expressions dies. Et moi, je trouve que ici, à Scrapbook Central, on ne connaît pas beaucoup les matrices de Creative Expressions. We don't use them enough. And quand j'ai suivi les cours, when I was following the classes, I was like, I have these in my store. How come we don't do anything with them? Donc, j'ai fait une promise de moi à moi que je vais vous montrer au moins quelques-unes, j'espère, chaque semaine. So I made myself a promise that I would definitely introduce you guys to those, okay? And wow, look at that. See, this is why you don't throw anything out, because you can make paper flowers with this afterwards. You could die cut this after it dries. Do you see how beautiful that is? Okay? So sometimes our paper towels are even nicer than our art. So I'll be keeping that. Now, what I'm going to do, since I have all that black paint, is I'm going to paint my stars black. Okay? It's going to be black shimmery, parce que j'utilise la peinture de Diane, qui brille. And you can see that I'm using a watercolor paper, so il donne des nuances. And I think I'm going to leave them there. Je pense que je vais les laisser comme ça, où il y a la texture puis tout ça. Voilà, voilà. Okay, so pretty cool. Nice texture. Comme j'ai dit, ça va briller. Okay, donc ça c'est mes étoiles. And you can kind of see that they're already starting to shimmer. And then the goal will be to put this on top of our blues. Okay? Et comme ça, c'est le fond d'une carte. All right? So that's the goal, mais au moment, it's still wet. Je vais nettoyer ça tout après. C'est pas nécessaire de faire en avant de vous autres. Je vais trouver un serviette humide, juste pour être certaine que le noir ne transfère pas sur les nouveaux produits, parce que Jay travaille fort pour mettre toute une boîte qui vient d'arriver. So we got in some Impression Obsession stamps, and Jay is working quick to get those in so I could show them to you. So, je veux juste être certaine que je transfère pas la peinture tout de suite sur les papiers. So you see how easy it comes off? Il est vraiment pas difficile. So don't be afraid of paint. Paint washes off. Sprays sometimes stain for a couple of days. Et la meilleure chose quand tu as la peinture sur dessous les ongles ou quelque chose comme ça, wash your hair. Okay, because when you're scrubbing your scalp, that's when all of the rest of this will be released. Because the oil in our scalp and then the scrubbing motion, I don't know. I just listen to what they tell me. Moi, j'aime écouter ce qu'ils disent. Puis s'ils disent, OK, lavez ton cheveu, je vais laver mes cheveux. OK. Ta-da! And who's worried about my brush? I know some of you are saying, wash your brush. Je sais. Vous criez à l'écran ou à le téléphone ou à la tablette et tu penses que je t'entends. And sometimes I do. Sometimes I can hear you guys screaming at me, clean your brush, that's black paint. And other times, I just press mute. No, c'est pas vrai. Okay, look at that. Pretty good, eh? Considering how messy I was? Look at that. Pretty darn good. All right, let's take the camera and let's go see some of the fun stuff that Jay's put in for us. Okay. Hello. I knew it, May. I knew you were sitting there. Okay, I'm putting the brush in a serviette humide so that it'll stay wet. And then I will wash it after the video, I promise. Okay, guys, let's head over here. And then if that dries, I'll show you what it's going to look like afterwards. But trust me on that chicken wire dye, okay? Now that I've shown you how wonderful it is, that one I think is going to be the first one to sell out later. So I am going to remind you of it because I'm taking them off my table. So let's go here. You hear the clicker? You hear he's clicking away. So this was the star one. It's a slimline star. This was the Dapper ovals. And then this is that amazing chicken wire, okay? So they call it honeycomb, I call it chicken wire. All right, l'autre que j'ai voulu aussi découper, c'était ceux-là, parce que j'ai voulu vous montrer que soit on peut avoir 3 cadres, so you could have 3 boxes, but also if you would just cut it here and here, you can put your stars in behind and you wouldn't have these going across. Okay, so also cool. All right, we got all our Scrapbook Central rulers. Okay, donc tu vois, ça dit Scrapbook Central, notre adresse, notre numéro de téléphone et notre adresse de website. Et Scrapbook and Memories, Courtney, c'est elle qui les fait. Okay, pour nous autres. So that is online. Now, I ordered new waxes, but it seems that the only color I got, and I'm not sure if it's new or if it's just one that I haven't had for a while, is called Amethyst Magic. Mais c'est un mauve burgundy, ça a l'air, okay? So, Amethyst Magic. Now, these are embossing folders. Ça, c'est les plioirs de gaufrage. Donc, c'est pas la fille ici. OK? C'est vraiment le fond qu'on ne voit pas parce que c'est blanc sur blanc. OK? Look at this. Can you see that? So it is called Sweater Weather. And if I find the catalog, I can show you better what it looks like, okay? Parce que vraiment, oh, maybe you can see it there. Donc, c'est comme le tricot, comme quelqu'un a tricoté un chandail, okay? Beautiful, beautiful. So that one is called Sweater Weather. On l'avait jamais en magasin. This one here is called Forever Green. Donc, ils ont appelé ça comme ça parce que c'est les branches de pine, OK? Et ils trouvent ça, c'est toute l'année. On a des arbres, des branches de pine, puis tout ça. Donc, ceux-là, ça va faire la gaufrage 3 dimensions de pine, OK? And we do have samples of that on our cards up front. Then this is the one everybody wanted, okay, with these stripes. Tu vois les lignes, les rayures. So it is uneven stripes, and it just gives you such a cool background. So this one is called Striped Slimline. Et tu peux le faire vertical ou horizontal. Les deux sont beaux. Then we have this one here, and again, you can't really see what it is, mais c'est les gros pois, okay? So it's like big circles or big dots, and this one is called Big Dot Slimline. Now, I know Francine embossed it for us, so you see what it looks like? It's really, really cool, and you can see how embossed it shows up. Et en même temps, tu peux utiliser l'autre côté, and now you have it debossed. So you really have two choices. Okay? So that one is the big dots. Then we have the diagonal stripes slimline. Karen, can you bring me the samples that we have using the embossing folders up front? Thank you. So here we've got the striped diagonal, okay? And this is what that one looks like. So again, really cool. Probablement, Maryse, parce que je sais que eux autres, ils font aussi les 3 dimensions. La seule chose, c'est de trouver la bonne... je vais dire la bonne formule pour tes tapis. So I would think that it would go in the different machines, because I know that Gemini or Couture Creations does make embossing folders 3D. So it's just knowing the proper tapis, mats to use, okay? So here's some of the embossing folders used. Donc voilà, sur les arbres, ça c'est ceux-là, the Slimline Striped. OK? Donc ça c'est une horizontale, et voilà une verticale. OK? So that was the same embossing folder, and it just gives you a great look. Almost looks like a door. OK? Ça vous donne l'effet d'une porte. Then, this was Antonia's favorite from the get-go. She said, I have to have that. Ça, c'est ceux-là que j'ai dit s'appelle Forever Green. Okay? So you see that? Forever Green. Ça vous donne tout ce détail-là, et c'est vraiment une fond. So it's in the background. It is called a background. Okay? And I think this one has the Forever Green as well. So you see, that one has Forever Green as well. J'en ai pas une avec le Sweater Weather parce qu'il était tout vendu avant que j'ai placé ma première commande. Et maintenant, j'ai eu la deuxième commande. Donc, j'ai le Sweater Weather et j'ai le embossing one. See that? So cool, cool. And there's the big dots. Un côté ou l'autre. All right? So that's what we got in from Spellbinders, as well as we got this sentiment stamp, okay? Et ça, c'est tous les souhaits qu'on a mis. Whoops, her feet keep falling off. See where it says, baby, it's cold outside? Donc, ça se fait avec une souhait là, puis la bande long pour couper. So these sentiments were all from here, and you cut this out of the color you want and just trim it down to the length that you want. So we're going to have to fix her. Then Le Merry Wishes to You and Yours. That one also is in there. And ici, we have Missing You at Christmas, also in there. Donc, tous ces souhaits-là sont tout inclus. All right? So this is called Mini Christmas Greetings. These are from Pink Fresh. Okay? So I'm going to show you, avec ces pochoirs, vous pouvez faire ça ici. Après ça, si vous aimerez, vous pouvez étamper par-dessus to avoir les détails autour. So if you want to, you see how it kind of changes the look of this when you just stencil it. Okay, there's 6 pieces in here, I believe. When you just stencil it, or if you take a stamp and you stamp over it. So this one is called Best of Everything. Best of Everything Floral. This one I have a sample of. So this one I'm going to show you. We also have the stamp set. I'm going to ask Jay to find me the stamp set. Sorry, guys. I know I'm showing you my mess, but I want to show you the stamp set that matches this. Okay, so here's what I made when I took their class. On a utilisé le pochoir. No, actually, that's not even this one. J'ai pensé que c'est la même, mais c'est pas la même. Ça, c'est les petits papillons. Moi, j'ai suivi ceux-là avec les grosses papillons. And that, again, was all stenciled. Donc, le fond ici, tout avec les pochoirs, puis des encres, et j'ai fait pâle. So you see how pale I did the background? That's because I used the blending brushes. J'ai pas utilisé le fond. J'ai utilisé les pinceaux pour que je peux avoir un effet plus doux. So I used the blending brushes so I could get that really soft look. And here it is if you do it harder. So like I was using a foam for this one. Donc tu vois la différence. Et ici, tu peux le voir qu'on peut utiliser le papillon juste comme ça. So we could use the butterfly just like this. Or you could stamp on top of it. Donc, comme ça, il est doux, et comme ça, il est plus chargé. All right? So when your background is very busy, then this by itself is very pretty. But then if you want more detail to your butterfly, there's your response. Okay? And last but not least, since everybody loves stars, ça c'est 3 pochoirs. Et comme ça, tu peux le faire 3 teintes. Le plus petit étoile, c'est le 3e pochoir. Le moyen, le 2e. Puis le plus gros, c'est la première pochoir. So this one, you would take your lightest color of the 3 colors you want to use. You would take the lightest color and you would make the bigger stars. Then you would take a little bit darker color and you would do the second stencil. And then you would take an even darker one and do the third. Okay? And that would give you that effect. So very, very pretty. Okay, so that is from Pink Fresh. Then we have our rulers. We have our wax. We have our plioir de gaufrage. Now Jay just put some more things here. Premièrement, Stamperia. I know you guys love Stamperia, and I find that everybody loves when they have script paper and flowers. Donc, j'ai recommandé Letters and Flowers. C'est pas nouveau. C'est pas nouveau. C'est juste une recommande parce que je trouve ça vraiment le style demandé. Okay, so I get asked a lot for this. So that's why I've done this one. All right. Then these are coordinating cardstocks. They're very pretty colors. So for autumn, I thought this is a nice collection. Il y en a 6 feuilles double côté, okay, à 8,50, puis ils sont complètement unis. So these are just plain solids. And then Home for Christmas, c'est une collection de Echo Park ou Cardabella. Et ça, c'est les couleurs. Le papier sur là sont texturés. The Echo Park sont plus lisses. Okay, so these are textured and the Echo Park ones are smooth. And even this one, look how cool. So this goes with, not this. Did we get the Home for Christmas collection or are they just sending me bits and pieces? Bits and pieces. Don't we love that, guys? Donc, je n'ai pas la collection, j'ai juste les unis. And then there's this. Oh, for those of you who love the Simple Vintage line from Simple Stories, this is their hit for Christmas. Look at the colors. Look at the images. So, vraiment, vraiment spécial. Ça, c'est une grosse collant. Je vais vous montrer en arrière. Ça, c'est les 4 par 6, les 4 par 4, les 3 par 4, et ça, c'est les journaling cards. Ça, c'est un peu nouveau pour eux autres. So that's a little bit new for them. But just look at this. This is going to be a very, very hot line for them. Okay, so Simple Vintage Rustic Christmas. Et voilà les unis qui match. So these are the solids that match the Christmas line. Okay. This is transfer sheets, I believe. Oh, they're not transfer sheets. They're motifs. OK. Donc, sont juste pour découper eux autres. Mais je trouvais que les modèles, ça match la collection Christmas Vibes d'eux autres. Et je trouve toutes les images sont très jolies pour Noël. But I think you have to fussy cut them. Ça a l'air qu'ils ne sont pas découpés. I'm trying to see. No, je pense pas. Then here's Busy Sidewalks. We were looking for it yesterday. So voilà le papier, le pad de papier pour Busy Sidewalks. Okay. So again, a more fun Christmas line. Il y a sont dorés les cadeaux, puis l'embellissement. Voilà les poinsettias. Okay. Donc tous ces motifs sont dedans. And you can see here they gold foiled the snowflakes, the Merry Christmas, and this one here avec toutes les petites images. So those are gold foiled. Then this is their chipboard stickers. Okay. Donc en chipboard, les collants. Et voilà le 12-12. So le 12-12, je pense qu'il y en a plusieurs motifs. So you have all different kinds of styles of paper in the 12 by 12. So really, really a lot. Je pense qu'il y a 48 papiers, mais 2 de chaque. Donc 24 dessins, 2 de chaque. Then from Spellbinders, I got their mirror cardstock. Now, ce que je trouve pour leur miroir, c'est pas le miroir comme... I don't find it's a mirror. I find it's more like the brushed metal. Okay? Donc, c'est plus comme un satin que miroir. So, that is the satin or brushed silver. This is the brushed gold. OK? Donc, moi, je trouve les autres sont plus miroirs et ceux-là est plus satiné. And then I got this mixed pack of cardstock. Now, c'est pas Noël, c'est vraiment 5 ou 6 couleurs, 8 et demi, 11, puis sont 100 livres. OK? So here, you've got it written here. You've got 2 sheets of each color. Pomegranate, ça va être un rouge, dahlia, pink sand, beeswax, persimmon, rainforest, teal topaz, waterfall, cosmic sky, and lilac blossom. Et je vais vous dire, tous les échantillons qu'on a faits de Spellbinders étaient toutes faites avec les papiers de Spellbinders. Okay? So all of these beautiful colors are all from Spellbinders. This is the colors that they have available. Okay? So cool. So there's that. Then we have Snowdrift. This is their 100-pound white. Ça, c'est blanc, 100 livres. Et ça, c'est onyx, 100 livres, noir. And then everybody should have a glue eraser. So this glue eraser is when you've put too much glue. Even though it dries clear, sometimes it leaves you a residue. So this, si tu le frottes, ça enlève toute la colle, la surplus de colle. Okay? So there's that. Then we have Echo Park always makes beautiful Christmas albums for people who do December dailies. Donc voilà 2 albums. Ça dit qu'il y a 2 anneaux et ça fitterait toutes les sleeves ou les plastiques 6 par 8. Okay? So il vide dedans. So these are empty inside. Okay? So just so that you know, il y a 2 anneaux, mais sont vides les albums. But they're very pretty. And if you're doing a December daily, this is right up your alley. Okay? So we've got that. Now, who's in the mood for a little bit of Halloween? Anybody? Anybody? Because I got in Impression Obsessions Halloween stamps. So I'm going to show you a couple of them because I have sample cards with them. So, for example, voilà les monstres. You see the monsters? Okay? This is them. Les monstres. Okay? You see the eyes? Look what they now make. They make this. Antonia, you were looking for small eyes? Look at this. Donc, on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 formats des yeux de Google Eyes. Et sur les monstres, c'est mignon. Regarde comme chacune, their eyes like move around and it's really quite cool. Donc, we have Google Eyes. I don't know if it says how many are in here. How much was the Google Eyes? Jay's going to tell us, but there are a ton. 500. I think once you buy one package, they're good for life. They're $8,95. Jay a dit, il pense. This one here was on, I know I'm walking again. Antonia, don't watch. Je sais qu'elle a la migraine que moi je l'avais hier. Puis elle m'a dit c'est ma faute. Donc j'essaie de ne pas déranger trop. So I'm just going to grab these few cards that I can show you. And then we're going to walk back over here because I think that this is so cute. Where's my ghosts? My ghosts are missing. Voilà. Look at those spiders. Oh, I love them. Moi, j'aime ici la toile d'araignée, mais celle qui fait comme un courbe. So, and you see, we don't even see the spider dropping down because we put bigger spiders. Okay? Et les bonhommes en avaient sur une autre carte que je n'ai pas en avant de moi, mais on a étampé eux autres parce que c'est 2 étampes séparément. Okay? So those are 2 separate stamps. I think I see my ghost card. It is right here. Voilà, les fantômes. And I was missing an eye. Je manquais un œil. Okay, guys. So that's the toile d'araignée. Voilà une autre qui est plus verticale, toile d'araignée. It could also be shattered glass, just saying. Voilà les monstres. Voilà les fantômes. OK, puis on a une matrice qui match chacune. Et voilà les spiders. How would you say spider in French? Spider. Jay says c'est la même chose, spider. Et voilà aussi la matrice qu'il coupe. Okay? So that is all those Halloween-y ones. There's one more. I am not seeing it. All right, so where is my, oh, there it is. Je l'ai trouvé, the trees. Ça, c'est 6 par 6, les arbres. Mais si tu veux utiliser sur une carte 4,5 fois 4 écarts fois 5,5, if you want to use it on that card, just like I did, where did I just put it? Here. J'ai utilisé juste ça. Donc, j'ai mis de l'encre seulement sur cette partie de l'arbre. Puis comme ça, j'ai l'arbre sur les deux côtés. Aussi, tu peux le mettre l'encre juste sur ces deux troncs-là et tu vas les avoir juste sur la côté droite. Okay, so I find this one a very versatile stamp and it's really deep engraved rubber. So a very good quality rubber. I think these trees are fantastic. Okay, now, how about this? This here, I looked at it and I was like, look at what it looks like stamped. It gives you a vintage, classic look, okay? Et c'est juste avec de l'encre vert, puis c'est tout. Le blanc, c'est mon papier en dessous, okay? So really, really very pretty. And it's so rustic looking and vintage. I just thought it was stunning. Donc ça, c'est le numéro L22030. Je pense pas qu'il y a des gnomes dessus. Okay, so that'll be in the new category. This échantillon est un... Oh, it's here. Excuse-moi. Voilà. Look how classic that is. Okay? Je l'ai étampé avec un... C'est comme un gris-vert ou un vert-gris, juste loin. So, you see how it just stamped this. Et c'est tellement... Vous pouvez faire plus fort. Si tu veux mettre plus de couleurs, aucun problème. So if you want this darker, not a problem. Just go and ink it up with a darker color. But just look how subtle it is in the background there. Again, it looks in the distance, and we're focused on our two silhouettes. So another very cool one. Et voilà les bonhommes. Okay, so that's the silhouette. E13601. And the house is H22032. Okay? And then there's this one. This is the one that I chose. We were supposed to watercolor them in yellow, and I didn't want to. Donc, you know, look at me, defying what they tell us to do. Et moi, je l'ai peinturé en or. You can sort of see it there. So it's that one stamp. We put it on half the card. Okay. I'm just taking off my belly band. And just look how pretty that is. It's soft, it's Christmassy, and it's subtle. Même sur juste une étiquette pour un cadeau, ça va marcher très bien aussi. So even if you just wanted to put this on a tag on a present, just beautiful. I did get this stamp, Cozy Winter Wishes, because I really thought it was a nice one. J'aime l'écriture. I thought it was a nice script. So I got Cozy Winter Wishes. And then I just love her slimlines. So again, back to the beach, away from Halloween and Christmas. This here gives you the sandcastle. But the other thing is, this could be a castle at mini golf. This could be a castle on a countryside. Donc vraiment, on peut l'utiliser pour plusieurs affaires, mais aussi ça peut être un château de sable. Et voilà un double gazon. Donc tu le vois qui fait comme un double gazon pour vous donner l'effet comme ça. So you see how it kind of looks like grass is growing in front of other grass? I think her slimlines are just some of the most magnificent slimlines around. Most of you remember this. This was last year's Christmas card that they sent us. Can you go up front, Jay? This card is still up front in the little basket. It's a card it's a long card, and it's got this snow in the background with 3 trees stamped on it. Okay, guys, you're going to have to come with me. But I'll just hold a stamp here, so hopefully it doesn't make you too dizzy. This was the biggest seller, la plus vendue hiver passé. Donc, ce que j'ai fait, j'ai dit, on a des nouveaux clientes qui ne l'ont pas vu déjà. Donc, je vais vous montrer ça et il faut que je le recommande parce que c'était un des plus populaires, and that was it. Look at that card. They're up front, Erin. In the back, I mean. The porcelain ones. Donc, voilà. Ça, c'est l'arbre. Et le fond, là, this background here was that slimline I showed you. This is just the paper. Donc, elle est étampée dans un noir gris. Et elle a mis l'arbre par-dessus 3 fois et l'embossé. Okay? So, beautiful card. And like I said, this was my best seller last Christmas. Everybody wanted these beautiful cards. So that stamp set was a must. J'attends au mois de septembre. Je pense qu'elle va sortir des autres de Noël. Mais pour le moment, je ne peux pas résister ceux-là. Et si vous voulez faire un petit ajout à ça, so this one is called, this one has a name, Snowy Night, okay? Et ceux-là, c'est Bear Tree. Et si vous aimerez, vous pouvez découper un petit cardinal pour le mettre dans les arbres ou juste sur un autre projet. Mais les cardinals sont assez petits. Regarde, tu l'as beaucoup pour aller sur n'importe quoi pour Noël. Pour 3 ou 4 ans maintenant, ceux-là, les cardinals, the 2 deers, and the deer trio, these 3, every year, chaque année, il y a du monde qui me demande pour eux autres. OK? Ils ne sont pas tellement dispendieux, mais sont vraiment populaires. Die 080, Die 117, Die 333. Pour ceux qui aiment les anges, voilà les anges. So another one, every year I get it in. Antonia, here's Happy Halloween. Okay, it's a nice Happy Halloween for anybody who does like to decorate for Halloween. Deirdre, I got another balloon die now. Okay, so guys, we have another balloon die. On a 3 formats avec les fils ou the string. And I got this chicken wire back in stock. Donc, si vous voulez une qui est un peu plus large que l'autre que je t'ai montré avant, c'est celle-ci. So this was the one that has been, you know, I had it in about a month ago and everybody really loved it. Donc, je l'ai commandé encore. So check ton stock parce que je l'avais avant. So this mess is what I have to show you for this just in. I will tell you that we've got new cardstock colors Okay, so keep an eye out for those on the website. Maybe I'll show them. Maybe we'll just put them up on the website. But they've got a lot of nice navies. So that's why I ordered them. Parce que je trouve bleu marine est dur à trouver. Puis aussi, they have some beautiful teals. And look at this bright blue. This almost looks like prize ribbon or blueprint sketch. Donc vraiment, vraiment, il y en a des nouveaux couleurs. Tu vas le voir toutes sur le site web. Sont 80 livres et sont texturés. All right, guys. So let's see if our little thing here is dry or dry enough that we can try it behind the stars. So just to give you an idea, okay? Juste pour vous donner une petite idée, c'est ça que je dis. Comme il brille beaucoup, okay? So I don't know if you can see how shimmery this is and shiny, okay? So si j'avais l'autre couleur qu'il vient de sortir, qui est comme un bleu gris, mais comme un ciel, like a night sky, un ciel à nuit, then behind these stars, it would just be so cool because you can see them shine through there. So just a lot of fun. So that's what I like that for. There's our other die that we cut. And here's our chicken wire. Okay? Donc, tu as maintenant deux choix pour le chicken wire. All right, guys. It's time to say goodbye. And I'll see you back here tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Je t'aime tous. I love you all. Have a great night. And, oh, Erin came to visit. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, tout le monde. Love you. Bye.